You know, I don't even know how to begin start this video. Yes, I'm gay, and it is something that I've struggled with for a very long time. I spent a good portion of my life not accepting who I was and trying to hide who I was, that it made me begin to believe that I wasn't gay, or that I just could hide it long enough that no one would ever catch on, and I could just hide it for my whole life. But that wasn't the case. I knew from a very young age that I was gay, and I was 13, and that's when I really began to question my sexuality. I, you know, of course, I had a lot of friends and stuff like that, and I wanted to hide it from them. And, I wasn't sure how my family would take it, and stuff like that. Um, when I was 13 years old, I was sexually assaulted by another man, and yeah, that's the most interesting way to you know, find out that you're gay. But that's really what made me begin to question. Because, as it may seem weird, most people don't like to be, yeah. Um, but I liked it, and that was something I, until this day, never have told anyone. That's really what made me begin to question my sexuality. So this is the first time I'm ever actually saying that's what made me question it. When I was first realizing that I might be gay, I started using alcohol and drugs to suppress the feelings that I was having, and it wasn't the safest way to do it. I became um, I became very depressed, and there were many attempts on my own life, and you know, I uh, I didn't come out to my family until I was 20, which is how old I am now. I've only been out for like like 2 months now. Um, but that was when I really questioned my sexuality. But this whole video is my coming out story. So the first person that I ever told was my therapist, because after you go through something and you try to end your own life, you you obviously get put into a hospital and they try to fix you, I guess. And I knew that I was gay, and I had accepted it, and I had come out to myself at that point, and that was probably like the hardest person I ever had to come out to was myself. Um, but getting myself to say to someone else, I'm gay, was hard. Like, there was a huge part of me that just wasn't ready yet, but my my heart knew that it was time and that I couldn't hold it in anymore. And so a year ago was the first time I ever said to somebody, I'm gay. And that person was my therapist. And, she told me that there was no rush to put a label on myself, and that, like, maybe I'm bi, maybe you're just confused. So I spent like another year, coming to like into my own skin before I took the big step, which was to tell my family. Um, the thing is that my parents kind of knew. Like, my father, he knew a lot more, like, than my mom. She didn't like believe it at first. Like, okay, so um I came out to all of my friends first, just, so I would have a support if I needed it, and stuff like that. So I came out to all my friends. I have lost friends because I'm gay. Um, I have probably like 3 good friends now that I've kept throughout the whole thing. That uh, really, um, it upset me, but you know, when you say something like that and you lose friends, you you really get to see who your real friends are. And I did. And then October 11th, National Coming Out Day, came around, and I had spent a lot of time thinking, this is going to be the day. This is going to be it. I'm going to do it. So I my dad was away, and my mom and my grandmother were both over, and we were just sitting around, a fire, and it was just me, my mom, and my grandmother. It was late at night, and I looked at them both and just said, I'm gay. And they said, yeah, and I was like, that's it? And they were like, what did you expect? Like, us to, like, not love you the same way? You're still the same person. It doesn't matter to us who you love. And then, obviously, my siblings found out. I have two brothers and a sister. Um, my brother, who is 16, who's the second oldest, um, next to me, was he he knew, kind of, like, there was points where he would be like, "Oh, Jonathan's gay," to my mom, and she wouldn't believe it because I hadn't said anything. So when I came out to them, it was just like, "Oh, yeah, he's gay." Um, then came my dad. My dad has gay family members. Um, so he was very easy. It was just, "Dad, I'm gay." He was like, "Oh, okay." And that's really it. Like, I don't like I told the people that, like, need to know. I told my mom, I told my dad, I told my grandmother, my siblings know. Like, so I haven't, like, come out to the rest of my, well, I mean, there's certain members of my family that I came out to, but I don't really see the reason to come out to the rest of my family. I'm just gonna, just let the ball roll and see what happens. Because obviously, I mean, they're gonna see that I'm gay because I have a boyfriend. We've been together uh, a month now, um, and I'm very, very happy with him. He he makes me the happiest I've been in a long time, and ever since I came out, I've come into my own skin. A huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and it's probably the best thing that I've ever done. I do not regret waiting as long as I did. I, took the time to fully understand myself and find out who I was before I took that big step and told everybody else. And I do not regret that at all. And now I fully accept who I am. And that is, like, the biggest thing that was, like, a challenge for me, was to accept who I am. And now I have accepted who I am. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Because of certain things that happened in my past when I was in high school and in my life, me being gay has made me stronger and more capable of understanding and loving and compassion for other people, because I know what other people could be going through. And I want to keep making videos. I think I'm going to hopefully do the boyfriend tag. The thing is my boyfriend isn't out, so I don't know if he'll do it. Hopefully he will, because he plans to come out very soon. Um, it's just, I don't know if he wants his face out there yet, but he has accepted who he is. He's told a few people, and they accepted him. So I'm gonna try to get him to do that. I might even start daily vlogging, like, my life and stuff. I'm probably gonna do an It Gets Better video, and I'll start making certain videos. I just need to, like, know what to make Like, I don't know what to make. So if you could like help me out in that department, that'd be amazing. Um, I love you all, and if you ever need any help or you need someone to talk to, I'm here. You can just write it down in the comments and or direct message me, and I'll talk to you and I'll be that source of help that you may need, and I may be able to understand. I won't be able to help as much, like I'll help as much as I can, and that's as much as I can do. So yeah, that was pretty much my coming out story in like the shortest version possible. There's a lot more to it. So maybe I'll like make little chapters things, like videos of like my my view on my coming out story and just go more into depth because there's a lot more to it. I love you all. Bye.